Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Wolverines will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will start this game off with the football. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy, and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for a man, it's Kane. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. You got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Keeps it himself and gets the first. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Palmer. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll give it to him again. Got it in for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move, he fires. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Get it out on the screen. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. There he goes! Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And the Wolverines are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That receiver found the open space and the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one.
Touchdown, Wolverines! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Dropping back, it's King. And incomplete, a big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Barron. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Look out, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We we've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Makes the catch. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down play from the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. They're going to run it, fighting off the defender. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches, and this is how it's done. You stop the run first, you get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, it's King. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
That's caught. It's Perkins. Pulled down for the tackle. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time on target. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with it 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Running back searching for a hole. Plows through the defense. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. DB's right up on the receiver. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down and 5. They'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He has 60 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Rebels will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Oliver. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. He's racked up 92 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Still looking, on the move. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that fourth down and failing to convert there has to sting. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, they couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
Back to throw, it's King. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. On
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And he takes this from inside the 5. Find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's got it. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it out.
That's caught. It's Barrett. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
I That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. And they've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
On the run, it's Barrett. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be third and long. The snap sets up the throw. Caught behind the line. It's Barron. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line. But will they go for it on fourth down? They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They want to run this quarterback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
They're going to run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So the 16-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got...
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Back to pass, it's Kane. A little screen to the running back. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Using his legs, it's Barrett. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. We'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Tripped up for the tackle. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he muffs it. It's loose.
Returners only get so many chances in a game, and you really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of time you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle.
They get him up, rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. I understand the fourth down analytics and going for it all the time, but that deep in your own end, you're just gift wrapping an opportunity for the other guy. Pucks it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Off-play action on first down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's King. Here comes the heat. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for a crease, it's Palmer. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try it over the left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's King. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you...
Turning it on! He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give as they work on that clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get 3 from way downtown. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking for space, it's Palmer. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Second down coming up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go right back to it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickoff.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Let's it fly. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. The Wolverines will punt this one away. A low line drive and short kick. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner is stopped. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab over the middle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And it'll be down right there. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away, start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. The Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense in hurry-up mode.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The pocket breaking down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Has the first down and more. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Wide open downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks free. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Play action here on 1st down. Caught quickly. Great move in the open field. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. No huddle now for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a wide receiver screen. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were backed up to start the drive, make some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And there's the handoff. Oh, what a move. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Barron.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive 1st quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Barron. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
Let's go! Let's go!
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Well, this pass is on target. Caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And this one marked down at the 20. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. draw play. He gets loose. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Rhodes. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Perkins. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Oliver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Michigan. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. It looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half working with a lead.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Caught by the receiver. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Oliver. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the run here. Lets it go. And this pass is caught. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Quick pass, the catch is made. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Look out, room to run here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here comes the bunch formation. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. They snap it, quarterback. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And now the defense able to bring him down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's King. And he's stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Now, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. That's reeled in. It's Rhodes. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out.
And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
On the set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Oliver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Oliver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. The tight end has got it. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last... ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first down, it's play action. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. See what you call this on first and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Second and 10 now for the 48 after that incompletion. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now he's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Leaning on the run game here late. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got room to run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. We'll hand it off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Coach is going to take for 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete.
But this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. The coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. UA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense comes on the field first today. Last time these teams played, Wolverines put on a clinic and dominated. That game is about as sweet as it gets for Michigan fans to knock off their Midwestern rival.
Yeah, and I think predictability really hurt him in this last meeting. It's been a while, but you can always circle back to the old film and see when you're mixing the run with the pass effectively, it's going to be a more efficient offense and lead you to a win.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
See if he can make a play on this return. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. The Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Caught over the middle. It's Oliver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Barron. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He decides to keep it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Well, we just love to see these two uniforms on the field together. Two Midwestern behemoths. The rivalry goes way back to 1887. Of course, they don't play it regularly anymore.
And two of the most recognizable fight songs in college football. You know, and as legend goes, not long after learning the game and forming a team, Michigan traveled to Notre Dame to play in the first ever football game held in South Bend. Unfortunately, we just don't get a chance to see these teams play as often as we used to.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 2nd down after that completion.
29 Philly.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab behind the line, it's Barron. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, I don't know about you, I'm just enjoying these teams colliding here today. In a perfect world with no politics, Michigan and Notre Dame would play every year, but it's just all too rare now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is a game we need to be able to see every single year. If you're the athletic director at Michigan or Notre Dame or friends with the program, anything you can do to make this one happen, we would love to see it. There's been a lot of chatter recently, so who knows? Maybe it's in the works.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Barron. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. The Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's a nice game. They move the football over the 27.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to chuck it again. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cobb. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pass is caught. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up second and goal.
Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Of 10. First down for the offense.
drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's caught. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, if I'm the defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He's got it on a crossing route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the Wolverines with first and 10 here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Grab down the middle. It's Oliver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in the lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Scrambling and throwing it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. QB keeper all the way. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Terrell. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up and makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 8 after that miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, on this era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He passed the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's swarmed by the defense. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? They'll try to run this one in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Give it to the back again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now they call a run. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. With the catch, it's Terrell. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Perkins. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Oliver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Play action here on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, it's just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. You seal victory.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's a first down for the offense.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
No way to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They finally corral him at the 1.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays.
Touchdown, Michigan. They are pouring it on now. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He'll hand it off. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback keeps it here. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead. Grinding away on the ground. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. I That completion sets up an important third down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Humphreys. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't get...
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. First down here for this offense.
Get set, get set. Ready now.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.